What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the LsBluu YouTube channel. Today's video we have a long awaited unboxing. We had a lot of parts arrive the past couple days and they were ordered one box was ordered like 2 months ago. Had to cancel the order and then had to reorder them. It's just been a mess. We've got a lot of work to do to the truck in this video, and I'm excited to do it because it's a major upgrade. And it's going to be a major improvement to the drag racing that we're going to do. So let's see what we got. All right, so the first thing that we're going to look at is not too big of a importance. Well, it is important, but it's not what I'm excited about. We've got some extended ball joints. Brand new from Speedway. These are going to allow for a little bit more travel with the front control arms. When you order these from Speedway Racing, you have to order your grommets because they don't come with any on them. So this is a nice little upgrade. You have to order two for the passenger side and the driver's side uppers. And the one that I'm most excited about is this box right here. Been waiting for this box for 2 months. It's finally here, and we're gonna do an unboxing and see what is in here. I'm sure you can guess it is suspension. Oh, that fell. Got to stab myself. About dead. Alright. So if you watched a video on my channel, I don't know, almost a year ago, it was Viking was on board as a sponsor. We have a long box, and another long box, and paper. I'm going to assume stickers are in here, so we're not looking at the stickers right now. You'll see those on the truck. This is the box. All right, so we have our hardware. These are nuts and bolts, and then in here, man, this is pretty. We have a Viking Crusader. This is a game changer for me. Right now, I had the 9010 Calvert Racing shocks, and I have absolutely no control over them. But with these new Crusaders, they're double adjustable. They have like, I don't know, 19 and like 20 something. I don't know. I'll leave it on the screen whenever I figure it out. But these are going to be so much nicer. So if you don't know why I ordered these shocks, if you look through all of my drag racing videos, you'll see that the front end comes up really fast. It hooks up. It'll either pack the front wheel or get it close to it. The front end will come up really quick, and then it comes back down just as quick. It's just kind of doing a little bit of a bunny hop, unloading the rear tires and spinning. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to slow down that rise, and then we're trying to sustain it so it doesn't come down as quick, and it can, keep all the weight transferred to the rear and 60 foot, hopefully in the 140s, like maybe a 148, 149. That is the goal. So first up, we're going to install the ball joints because why not? We're going to measure the travel of the suspension and get a before measurement and an after measurement. The driver's side has no bump stop, factory control arm, factory spring with the Calvert 9010 shocks. Bump stop over here. We'll get a comparison of both with the bump stop installed and uninstalled, and we're going to remove this one and throw these ball joints in and get a after comparison. I'm hoping to gain about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of travel, which should be about 5 to 6. All right, so we are at full suspension travel. The only difference that I can tell is this one is starting to come off the ground and you can see a little daylight, and this one you can spin it, but you can't see any daylight underneath of there. So that is the difference between the bump stop and no bump stop. The truck has 5 inches of travel in the front right now. It's actually a little bit more than I was expecting it to have too. So let's get busy knocking these ball joints out and in. All right, so we got the wheel off and the crown nut off, and the destructions calls for a pickle fork. So I have one of those here. Don't see what this is gonna help do with installing ball joints. Neither does she, but we're gonna make this work. Oh, this is what it meant. Okay, that makes more sense. So I have my fork without a pickle, and I got my beat bang, and I have pressure underneath the control arm because the spring is gonna push it down. What we're gonna do, I'm sure I'm doing this wrong, and somebody's gonna tell me about it, but that's all you gotta do. Beat till it comes off. Yes. Now we have to grind these. Now we have to grind these rivets off, which is going to be riveting. Man, I'm on a roll. After much beat banging and cutting and grinding, the ball joint and the rivets are out. Now we bolt in the new ball joint. It's a direct bolt in, and I'm told you bolt it in on the underside of the control arm to give you even more travel. So we're gonna see what that looks like. If I don't like it, I won't do it. If I do like it, we will. As you can see, the difference between the extended and the stock. I don't know why this grommet didn't fit, but I'm not very happy about it. Anyways, so this is how it will look. And that actually lines up quite nice, a little bit better. So that's how it would be on the top side. But on the bottom side, it'll be like that. So let's get some wrenches and some bolts, get all this put back together. All right, after a quick trip to Walmart, we have everything that we need, or at least should have everything that we need to finish this job and be done. Let's put this together first. Okay, so to whom it may concern, Harbor Freight has some of the worst sockets in the history of history. Wow. That's a little extended. A lot of it extended. So I can tell you right now that this grommet was not worth the money, and I'm not very pleased with that. I can tell right now that we will be putting ball joints again in this truck down the line, and they will not be from Speedway. I would prefer a regular cotter pan over this, but I don't know where my cotter pin went. All right, so that is it for the ball joint installation. Ball joint is installed, and wow, what a gap, what a difference that's gonna make. We're gonna toss these shocks in real quick. I don't think you guys need to see how they come out because there's already a video on my channel of these, so I will do a time lapse. Now we replace this with this beautiful thing here. So let's get the hardware put on it, all the rubbers and bushings, and slide them up in there. I ran into a slight issue. It's nothing that we can't overcome. Let me show you. As you see, the bolts have these automatic nuts. They just kind of clip on, and the bolts thread in there. Well, over here, the Viking, the knobs can't go in the hole unless those little clips are removed. And you also have to drill out the hole just a little bit to fit the new bolts. But they will go in there, and they will go in there very snug, but they will work. All right, shocks are in. They're a little hard to get to. Don't mind my bar, whatever. Jack stand is just there. So ball joint is installed. We have gained quite a significant amount, as it looks like, of travel. Before it was 32 and like 3/16 of an inch. It is now 33 and a half. So we gained about 1.25 inches or so of travel, which is absolutely awesome.
Come on, Daddy. Good girl. Let's go potty. Lazy. Come on, girl.
All right, I'm gonna end the video off here. Thank you guys for watching. Massive shout out, and thank you to Viking for being a sponsor for the S10. I originally worked out a deal with Viking about a year ago, and we just never got around to ordering anything. But I'm glad that we were finally able to do it with the Hayfield sponsorship, and there's gonna be some good things come of it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see it.